everybody, welcome to the party where the knots hang. It's just a rap thing.
And we're back with episode 74 of The Sound Struggle. I'm widely shocked. Chris Perish.
And I'm widely electrified. Don't know why. What are we shocked and electrified for?
Oh,
Okay,
I just thought it was...
Oh, that fucking Washington won something! Holy shit!
Yeah, that is shocking. And LeBron James was electrifying.
LeBron James.
Beating up on those baby dinosaurs they call the Raptors.
LeBron James.
So, where should we start? How about we start with hockey?
Hooray!
Our team for the
Who's our
playoffs, Vegas Golden Knights,
They win
they eliminated the Sharks.
in 6.
Yeah.
Fleury got his 4th shutout of the playoffs.
Yeah, disgusting.
He's dirty. He needs some soap.
Conn Smythe that they get there.
Roots are showing he's dirty. Dirty flower.
Here's a question for you.
Here's an answer for you.
Tom Brady is considered the greatest quarterback in football
Yes.
because he has so many rings. But his seasonal stats, they're good, but they're not elite like a Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Drew Brees.
Okay.
Marc-Andre Fleury, whereas his numbers in the season may not be Patrick Waugh, Martin Brodeur, or Terry Sawchuk-esque, like the top tier goalies. But if he wins this year, he, I think, has the most rings for a goalie.
Ever?
I think so.
No, because he'd only have 4, right? There are goalies out there that have more than that.
But in the modern era, yeah. But
in the modern era, yes.
But who has more rings than him as a goalie?
I would assume like a Sawchuk, someone like that.
Yeah.
Someone back in like the 50, 60, 70, somewhere in there. Someone back then would have more.
Okay, but I'm not going to count that because there's only 6 teams back then.
Okay.
But, I mean, don't you put Marc-Andre Fleury up there then if you're going to say Tom Brady is the GOAT in football because of his rings? Marc-Andre Fleury, does he not deserve the acknowledgement of one of the greatest goalies of all time because of his Stanley Cups?
No. Some reason, football, they base it off of rings. Don't know why. Never understood that. Hockey, they don't. They base it off of everything. Look at Dominic Hasek. He could be one of the best goalies of all time. He's won... one? I think only one?
1 or 2.
I think he might have been a backup for the 08 Detroit Red Wings run.
No, I know he started for the Red Wings.
But in 02 he got it because he started. But 08 he might have been a backup, or been like splitting time with.
I thought he was retired by then.
I don't know. I know he has 1 for sure, possibly 2,
Yeah.
but still, he's one of the best of all times based on numbers alone.
I mean, Chris Osgood has more rings than he does.
Patrick Waugh only has what, like 3, 4, 3?
Well, he has 2 with Montreal, and did he only have 1 with Colorado?
No, he
or
had 2, so he's got 4.
Yeah.
There are goalies that have more, but still. And Martin Brodeur only has 3.
Yeah.
But all his numbers are better than Patrick Waugh.
But I
Oh,
mean,
it's-
and I think too, like the comparison between Waugh and Brodeur is, who would you rather have on your team? I'd say it always depended on the time of the year. If it's playoffs, I want Pat Waugh because he's proven.
So is Brodeur, though.
Not as much as Waugh, though.
Yeah, but you did 2 different teams. Brodeur was with 1 team. Well,
Exactly.
he is a St. Louis alumni, apparently. Playing half
Exactly.
season there.
Brodeur couldn't do it with 2 teams. He tried.
Yeah.
Tried very well, actually, with St. Louis.
Yeah. He's an alumni for St. Louis.
Still weird. Yet he does all of his car commercials in Devil's gear.
He should. That's where he played almost his entire career.
With the exception of like 50 games.
Yeah.
But I do think Fleury should be getting that respect as.
Oh, he should be getting respected as one of the modern era best goalies? Absolutely.
Also, too.
Like, look at Carey Price. He could be one of, if not the best goalie, but he's never won.
Yep.
So, but his numbers.
Well,
are
I mean,
good.
they say he's one of the top goalies in the league, but I also think the last couple of years are starting to actually be his downswing.
I think a lot of that's because he's facing like 50 shots a game.
Well, it's also because his defense in Montreal isn't that good.
What defense?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a guy like Fleury, I mean, it's not like they had the world's best defense in Pittsburgh. They had better than average, but nobody's going to pay Chris Letang to be the most defensive player in the world.
Isn't he?
No.
Yeah, no.
And we all know what Justin Schultz can bring to the table.
2 Stanley Cups, apparently.
Wouldn't it? But, I mean, a guy like Marc-Andre Fleury, I mean, he's always has stepped up and been one of the top players every year.
In the playoffs, yes.
In the playoffs, so it's...
Maybe he's one of the best playoff goalies of all time?
You know what? You still have to get there, and what he did in the season was amazing as well.
Well, when he wasn't hurt, yes.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I still think he's one of the most athletic goalies in the league.
Yeah.
So,
him and Vasilevsky after this year. Vasilevsky basically turned himself inside out several times, saves him.
But I also see a lot of goalies doing that behind the back with a glove, so I don't really get it.
Yeah, it's impressive, but...
With that said, we'll move on for Vegas.
3 of the 4 teams are confirmed.
Tampa Bay Lightning, 4 straight to beat Boston Bruins after losing...
5.
Losing the first game.
Okay, there it is.
They then run the table, win 4, eliminate the Boston Bruins.
Yes.
One might say they licked up.
They licked their wounds and picked themselves up, carried on.
Well, I think Marchand was licking their wounds.
Marchand was too busy licking their wounds to do anything else.
Yeah.
Which I think it's funny that he got told by the NHL to stop doing that. That's funny.
Hey, one of the things everyone can get mad at about his licking, and, is it...
His dick licking?
Well, I mean, is it penalty worthy? Yeah, okay, yeah. I would actually agree with that. But as for him being a good pest, the fact that he's doing something that gets under the people's skin that he's playing, you gotta give it up for him. It's working, and then when people are getting mad at him, that's when he just puts on his talent shoes, and then he actually takes...
But is it really necessary?
You know what? I'm going to say in the playoffs, yes.
Because, I mean, they won Game 1, but after that, it didn't work.
No, but it was effective. I mean...
Well, not that effective because they lost
yeah, but, I mean, if you're going to totally... if you're going to completely base your whole wins off one player, I mean... You don't have a good enough team to be in the playoffs to begin with then.
Yeah. Well, unless you're LeBron James.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
4
straight?
Yeah, it's basketball. It doesn't count, though.
Fair enough.
But at the same time, it's not like guys like... I want to say they're like Chara. It's not like he was a dominant defenseman.
No.
It's their defense was
McCavery?
McCavery, McElroy. I mean, my boy Nick could have played more, and that would have helped Boston.
Oh, I completely forgot he was on there.
Yeah.
Was he bench most games? Or
he wasn't necessarily starter, which makes no sense to me.
I mean, when one of your best guys producing, other than Pasternak, who's doing really well, is a first year in this, episode 74, the Jake Debrusk episode, and he's got like a herniator, he's got like a torn MCL and something wrong with his shoulder. He's got possible surgery for several things. He's leading the offense. I'm
also going to put a sidebar, also the Ethan Bear episode, just because,
Who's that?
The rookie.
Never heard of him.
Amazing. You know what the funny thing is, though, about Ethan Bear?
What?
I remember when we did the bar show a couple months ago?
Yeah.
Well, we went back to that bar. Not you and I, but went back to that bar later that night.
You guys went to that one?
Yeah. Well, after running into a few Oilers and Devin Dubnyk at the Pint, we went back to that one because they're like a 2-second walk away. We saw 4 Ethan Bear jerseys, like Oiler jerseys.
There you go. It's better than saying 4 Ethan Bear Seattle Thunderbird jerseys.
I mean, they might have been his family, but we still saw 4 Ethan Bear jerseys. So, and he didn't play that bad as an Oiler.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, no, going back to Boston, I mean, a lot more guys could have stepped up. Also,
I think they ran out of steam. I think that was the problem.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at the Oilers back in like the 97, like 96, 98 era where they upset Dallas, lost Colorado, upset Colorado, lost Dallas in back-to-back years. Just like those years where the Oilers completely ran out of gas and they put in everything just to beat that one team, and then they didn't have really anything left for the next.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily say Boston didn't have it in the second round, but they didn't have that gear that Tampa Bay did.
No, I agree.
So maybe they could get up to 5 gears against Toronto, but then maybe they can only get just shy of the 4th or up to a 4th gear with Tampa, and that was just too much. I mean, also you take into account you have a better goalie, a better defense, better forwards in Tampa Bay against Toronto.
I wouldn't even necessarily say better, maybe just more consistent.
Well, you don't think Vasilevsky's better than Frederik Andersen?
Yeah, I mean, depends. Anderson played pretty well this year.
Tampa was not. They were the best team in the East, were they not?
I think so.
I believe they were.
I think so. Maybe. They were definitely right up there. I know that.
So, I mean, obviously, yes, they're more consistent, but at the same time, I think it's because they are better. I mean, Ryan McDonough is...
That definitely helps.
Like a 6th or 7th defenseman in your lineup. That shows a lot about your depth.
Yeah. If he's not top pairing, then you got a good lineup.
And how about that hit of JT Miller and David Backes?
Nice hit.
Woo! They're trying to interview Stamkos and asking him his thoughts, and he's like, well, if you can see in the replay, he's like, I was skating the other way. And then right when you see the hit, you see Steven Stamkos in the background skating that other way. Head is looking elsewhere because that's where the puck's going. So he was skating towards the puck.
Yeah.
So it's pretty funny because, I mean, if you're going to ask that question, you should at least watch the highlight. But, no, I mean, stuff like that helps when you're getting it from all angles from your squad. And then tonight, we saw Washington in overtime defeat the Pittsburgh Penguins in 6.
With help from 92. Whatever the hell his name is. Who's number 92?
Is that
Kuznetsov? That's the one. I don't know. I can never remember his name. Kuznetsov. The bird. The Russian bird. Kaka! The bird will fly. And finally he does it and they win a game. How about that? And for the first time in his career, Alexander Ovechkin going to the 3rd round. Oh, my voice just cracked. This is history.
The first time
ever
in the postseason
ever.
Ovi defeated Sydney.
Yeah. He is over. That didn't really work. Over. He's over. He's over. Yeah, he is. Game over, man.
He's Alexander the Greater than Sydney.
He's Alexander finally the Great.
Yeah.
So now that we know that the East is set.
Yeah. As right now, I believe it's still 2-0 Nashville in Game 6.
The second period just ended.
So
it's 2-0 Nashville, Game 6. So assuming that they hold on to this lead and they win, it'll go to Game 7, which will be on Thursday.
And it'll be in Nashville.
In Nashville. And I think if they can pull this win off tonight, I think they have a good shot of coming back and winning.
A lot has to do with, I think Pekka Rinne needs to have 4 of some of his best hockey periods coming up.
Yeah,
Third period tonight and the next 3 in Game 7.
Winnipeg they're firing all cylinders.
Yeah.
Minus tonight, but up until tonight they've been firing all cylinders.
It's not like it's a blowout.
No,
by any means.
No,
I mean 2-0 is far from.
It's finally the defense and the checking lines for Nashville are finally doing what they've been doing all year and actually, playing defensively and doing it well.
A lot that what I take out from Nashville, you can always count on solid defense, game in, game out.
Well, besides game 5.
Well, for the most part, their D is always going to be there.
They have pretty good defenses.
But it's their scoring that sometimes it's there. For the most times it's there. But I mean...
And honestly, this is the first time all season.
Usually when they lose, it's...
by a goal.
But also they're not scoring many goals.
Yeah. And honestly, this is the first time this season where they've actually shown holes in their armor. Like, their defensive play and their breakout stuff has not been great throughout this. It's been good, really good at times, and other times, a little shaky.
Well, I think, too, that, you got to give Winnipeg the credit of having the team that can keep the pressure going.
Yeah. The guys like Connor!
Well, and even, like, the Scheifele's of the world.
Scheifele's doing really well.
You look at Bufflin, who's wearing guys down with his hits.
He's fun to watch.
Yeah. But then you also look at the Patrick Laine, who might not necessarily be getting the goals that they want.
But a guy's always on him.
They're not. They might be stopping him from scoring, but they're not preventing him from getting that opportunity. And sooner or later,
it's going to go in.
I mean, and you gotta expect that once in a while.
Yeah.
But I mean, they just have that team that top to bottom. I mean, but then again, like, you go from one team that just keep coming at you. If Nashville can get through that, just imagine what they have with Vegas waiting the wins, because that's another team that, man, I don't know how you rattle Vegas.
Yeah.
Seems like you score a goal, they come back at you even harder.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an impressive show of character and an impressive commitment level that Gallant has on his team.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be fun. I'm cheering for Nashville. That's who I picked to win this series at the start. So go Nashville.
Take into account the cities and like just these tailgates, Nashville to Vegas to Nashville. I mean,
gonna be good.
It's gonna be insane.
You know what? Even if it is Winnipeg,
but
Winnipeg's been stepping their game up this year. So.
Oh, and that's what I was just going to say, but at the same time, like, East? Come on, man. I mean...
Shirking, they're jerking.
I mean, you're going to have to wake up those old-timers in Tampa and those liberal douchebags in Washington.
Yeah.
Or are they Democrats?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Those Trumpers. The Trumpeters. Yeah.
Oh,
did you hear that they narrowed down the King Clancy finalists to 3?
Yes.
It's Subban, Zucker, and the Sedins. I still say, I think the Sedins are going to win this year. I think partially because they're retiring.
I think Zucker might actually get it.
Zucker is a sucker. I don't know. I have a feeling the Sedins are going to win, partially because it's their last year. They're retiring, and they do decent work out in Vancouver. I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, how can you ever say anything bad about what Subban does with his team?
Well, you can't say anything bad about it, but
I mean who else has donated $10 million to a hospital?
Richard Branson.
What sport did he play?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The Billionaire Edition. He was a mountaineer, casually. That's a sport, right?
No.
Well, you can tell those people that climb rock walls that they're not doing sports.
Yeah, you're not doing sports, rock climbers. Go fuck yourself.
With rocks.
Yeah.
Big rock dildos. Oh, also a trade alert.
It's also 3-0 Nashville now.
Oh, hey! Who got the third goal?
Well, it is Philip Forsberg getting his second.
His first goal, second goal of the game.
Yep.
Oh, was that a nice fucking goal? Although there's a bit of controversy. Apparently, he interfered with the defenseman.
Well, they asked, and from what it looked like, he wasn't looking at the defender, so it looked like he was just. It looked like he was just trying to stay onside, and then contact just happened. It's accidental contact.
Accidentally on purpose, whatever. It was a good goal, but yeah. Did you hear about the trade? The trade between two teams who are not in the playoffs?
Carolina
and Coyotes.
Yeah.
Carolina traded Marcus Kruger and 2018 third-round pick to the Coyotes for Jordan Martinook. I've never even heard of that guy before.
Martinook?
Yeah, and a fourth round. So I guess that's that. I don't really know who won that. If I had to pick, I guess Coyotes won that because I don't know the other guy.
Well, Martinook is he's one of those players that you haven't heard a lot about him because he spent a lot of time in the AHL. Started kind of making kind of late bloomed. Now starting to kind of cut ways on NHL teams. Not saying he's gonna be a top 6 player.
Top 9 though?
But he might be one of those guys that could be on one of the best fourth lines in the league if the right team picks him up. So,
and you get two other guys who are really good for fourth line.
But at the end of the day, you got to do your part. So
yeah, that's true.
I think he's that role player that, with a little bit more experience, a little bit more grit in his game, he could be okay. Yeah. Especially with depth, like teams that have depth, I don't think a team like Arizona or Carolina are necessarily in that bracket of having depth.
Carolina could be. They're not that far off.
I would have said in 6 years that team is no longer in Carolina.
Are they going to be Hartford?
I think it's Quebec City.
Houston? Quebec City?
Yeah.
Stamford, Connecticut?
I don't think there's a way Hartford gets a team back anytime soon.
Well, 6 years isn't soon. It's in 6 years.
No. 6 years or less is what I'm saying.
New York doesn't have enough teams. Put a team in Albany.
Well,
Fuck it!
They might lose the Islanders again. Who knows?
They got that whole new arena being built. They're fine. Also, have you heard the whole controversy with Babcock and Matthews?
Oh, you mean like an old coach and a young GM are not seen eye to eye?
Is Matthews the GM?
The team is built around him.
I know. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, apparently Matthews only wants a long-term contract. If Babcock
could be the GM, they don't have one right now.
Yeah. So, but otherwise, he's apparently asking for a possible trade. Now, I don't know if this is. I don't know if this is just a straight up rumor. I don't know if this is.
I think this is just the Toronto market blowing things out of proportion because.
Wait. The Toronto market never once ever done that. The Toronto market is probably one of the most reliable markets ever. Did you know Stamkos is going there this year?
Dude, it's not even Stamkos. Wayne Gretzky is going to be a Leaf. It's going to happen.
Oh, also, Tavares, he's gone. So is McDavid. So is Kane. So is pretty much anybody else that's any good. They're all going.
I'm actually going to say this. I wouldn't be surprised about the Tavares one.
I would be a little bit. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who just fucking bails on team.
What, given New York Islanders state right now?
Like New York State or New York Islanders?
Just the state of the hockey team, state where they are in the NHL. You look at Tavares. Outside of the fact that New York can offer you an 8th year that no other team can, are they something you think he would re-sign with?
Yeah.
Or do you think he looked at something else? Also take into account, a team like San Jose has $8 million coming off their cap if they don't re-sign Thornton.
Which he has, a 1-year contract?
He's a UFA after this year.
Thornton should go to Toronto. Thornton's going to Toronto! You heard it here first!
But this is what I'm just saying. I think there could be a real possibility John Tavares is not an Islander next year. Not necessarily saying Toronto, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't stay with the Islanders. Now, it won't shock me if he does, because he's the cornerstone of that team. He's the captain. He's their leader.
Yeah. Kind of like the whole Stamkos thing. Comes into hour 12, but that's a resign. I don't know. I don't. Part of me, it's like guys like that. It just have they moved before? Absolutely. Can they move? Absolutely. But I don't know. Just I think it's doubtful. It's possible, but I think doubtful.
But at the same time, if he was so gung ho about staying, he would have re-signed already.
Not true. Look at Stamkos. He waited till his entire contract was almost completely up.
Stamkos also said he was waving back and forth about staying or going.
Well, maybe Tavares is going to do the same.
That's
just maybe field some offers, see what there is.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
or maybe he'll use that for leverage to stay with the
but
Islanders.
at the same time, Stamkos had a better situation in Tampa than Tavares does with the Islanders.
That's true.
Not to mention, one extra year in Tampa with their tax bracket the way it is, one of the lowest in the States.
And nice all year round.
Yeah. And they have a playoff contending team, as you see right now.
Which is just, it shocks me because Islanders you'd think would have one with the players they have, but they just can't get it together.
Still have a young team.
Yeah. I blame Barzal. Trade him.
Yeah.
Guy sucks.
Bring him to Edmonton. We'll give you a
bag of pucks.
Give you Johan Vitu. Oh no, wait, we can't. He's leaving for Finland.
Is he?
Yeah. So happy. Apparently he has an ego on him because he's saying he's not very happy with how he was treated this year.
Oh, tell him to suck a dick.
Apparently he also wasn't treated or happy with the way the situation went in New Jersey last year.
Yeah.
So I think he brings some baggage with him.
Emotionally scarring baggage.
And here's what I say. If you think you played so well at the end of the season when the team already wasn't in the playoffs, they didn't really have a fear of losing, where were you when the games actually did matter and the team was in a position where they could make a run? That's my
Starbucks. That's Starbucks.
But that's just it. He was a healthy scratch, playing in the minors, not making the club. If he was so good when the team was bad, where was he when the team was trying to be good?
I don't know.
That's the thing.
Not being good. Anyways. So, yeah, go Vegas. That's all I got for the hockey. Quickly into the ball sports. LeBron James eliminates the Raptors in 4. I do hope he makes the finals again because that'll be 9 years in a row with 2 different teams. That's kind of cool. I kind of hope that the Houston Rockets end up beating Golden State. I don't know if that's a thing that they could happen next round, but I hope it does because that would be that'd be funny to watch the Golden State Warriors lose and then LeBron James get there one more time.
Aren't they up 3-1 though?
Golden State?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, they could win this round. I don't know who they play next round.
They're playing New Orleans right now.
Oh, yeah, they can win that. And then Houston Rockets are playing whoever. I don't really pay attention to that. Yeah. So, there's that. And then also, do you hear Matt Ryan signed a 5-year, $150 million extension?
And didn't he become the highest paid quarterback?
He very well could have. I know there's someone else that did that earlier, but I think this might have clinched it.
Yeah, I think he has it now.
Yeah. So good for him, I guess. I mean, he can stay... Where is he, Atlanta?
Yeah.
Stay with Atlanta?
It makes a lot of sense to why. I mean, you get to pass the ball to Julio Jones every day.
Who?
Julio Jones.
Who? Leo?
Huh? One of the...
He's passing to Leo?
Huh?
Leo Jones?
Leo.
Who is it? Leo Jones.
Probably one of the best receivers in football.
Who? Leo?
Jones.
Nice.
And then they got a good supporting cast in there. They have a good offensive line. I mean, as long as they get consistency, I mean, they should be challenging my boys and my Saints, who have finally released Kobe Fleener.
Who's that?
A tight end that they paid too much for after they lost Jimmy Graham.
So what you're saying is this guy is not a tight end anymore. He's more of a loose end that was tied up.
He was a loose end.
That was tied up.
That was tying up the cap. And we made some room by getting rid of him.
Baby back, bitch.
Yeah, but with that said, it's a little bit of alright. It's always good to have cap room, especially when my team doesn't really seem to ever have any.
Yeah, now you know how the Chicago Blackhawks feel.
Yeah, I think we're actually more, we tend to have a lot of dead money paying in on guys that we don't want.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Before we get into wrestling, on this, the 74th episode of The Sounds of Struggle,
Yep.
I have another Meniac MD Award of Excellence to give out.
Is it a Titus? Because he should get one.
No. He could be... Well, I don't know what we've worked out yet for the name, but I called it for now, the Sounds of Struggle 3 stars. He could be the number 1 star. The name needs work, but I mean, eventually that'll come. But no, the guy I have for the Meniac MD Award of Excellence is a 4-year-old named Austin, who morphs into a superhero named President Austin, who goes around and feeds the homeless. That's his superpower. Good for him. 4 years old. That's awesome.
What's he feeding them?
Chicken sandwiches.
Huh.
Yeah. He goes around just, giving out chicken sandwiches to the homeless, and at 4 years old, if that's what he wants to do, that's impressive as hell. Now, I only wish I could remember what city he's in. He's in the southern city. I want to say Atlanta, but I'm not sure. Point is, good for him.
Maybe you can get Matt Ryan to kick in.
If that's the same city, then yes, absolutely. But good for little Austin.
So I'm actually just looking up the NFL playoffs right now.
NFL.
Sorry, the NBA.
NBA. Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm confused with all the black people.
Not racist at all.
Hey,
Well, while you're looking that up, here's what I'm going to do.
I see color. I just don't judge them differently.
Fair enough. While you do that, we can talk about going to whatamneuver.net and getting yourself some t-shirts, some OG The Struggle versus everyone, or get some Retro WE t-shirts. Back in the glory days of Retro WE. Which I think we should just call the group the Retro WE now, because that's awesome. Go there. Buy them. If you want new stuff, come see us. Ya boys! Tag Struggle. We have a show this weekend, which we'll talk about in a bit.
Yeah.
We'll have gear. We'll have 8x10s, masks, t-shirts. We got it all. Come see. We sell everything.
On that note,
yes.
So Golden State is up 3-1 on New Orleans. Houston is now up 3-1 on Utah.
The Jazz.
Cleveland has won 4-0 against Toronto, which was really funny.
That's and not like they didn't win 4-1. They destroyed them by 32 points.
Boston is up 3-0 against the 76ers. So it looks like
good for Boston.
We're going to see Boston against Cleveland and then Houston against Golden State.
Irving versus James. Nice.
Kyrie is out for the year.
Kyrie, you fool. So he gets traded to a team that has potential to go, and he's injured.
Yeah.
Fool! I bet you he feels kind of dumb right now.
Not if the Celtics win.
Yeah, I guess, but he won't be able to actually, partake in that.
Yeah.
He'll be on the sidelines, but won't be able to partake. Well, there we go. There's what, it's looking like it could shape up to. Go basketball and such. Also, Blue Jays, they need work. Straight up, they need to bring up that Vlad Guerrero Jr. because he's killing it. Killing it. Yes, that's also beautiful. We'll talk about that when we get to it. That's very nice. Also, real quick, backbreakervod.pivotshare.com. Use Tag Struggle as your promo to get 3 months half off after you get 2 weeks for free. Backbreaker Media is also on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Bean Podcast Player. Fuck you too, but we are on it. There we go. Advertising done. Let's get to wrestling.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Kevin Owens.
This is Kevin Owens' birthday podcast.
He's
compliments of Captain Insane Struggle.
Captain Insane
in Struggle
OWE?
Yes.
Yeah.
Insane. Oh my god, it's Tag Struggle. Anyways, yes, happy birthday, Kevin Owens.
34 years old.
And he just signed a new 5-year deal.
Yeah.
So good for him. He's staying around for a while. And it sounds from the interview that I read, he's intending on staying with WWE pretty much until retirement. As long as they'll have him.
Well, I don't see why he would leave.
Exactly. You got a pretty good gig there.
Yeah, so I guess Backlash just happened.
Yes.
What do you think?
The
what
best
are your
part of the
thoughts about
entire show? The entire show?
opening match?
No, actually, it was the Elias bit. That was fun.
What about the super wedgie that Charlotte gave Carmella?
Also fun. Also fun. Yes. I actually have the whole thing here, so let's go. Kickoff match.
Now, we know she won Money in the Bank, but man, she's got money in the back. What up?
Yeah, if she plays her cards right, she could have money in the box. Yeah, I'm going there.
It's better than Jack.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Yeah. So, kickoff match. Ruby Riott defeats Bayley. Forgettable match. Again, I can't get behind Ruby Riott. I don't care.
The whole Riot Squad just makes no sense.
I don't care. I just don't.
Yeah.
So it's not because she's a bad worker or anything. I'm not invested in the character, and she doesn't do anything to make me invested. So whatever. First match of the night, which potentially is the match of the night, Intercontinental Championship, Seth Rollins versus The Miz. Holy shit! Cream in the loins. Good match.
Yeah, my corn is very lonely. It's waiting on that cream.
Exactly. Cream of corn. Cream corn. Can of corn. So yeah, it's a hell of a good match. Seth Rollins retaining. So
As he should.
I think we both figured he would.
Yeah, I think we both said Ruby. Oh no, that match wasn't a thing.
With the Ruby Riott? No, we didn't know with that last podcast. But Ruby Riott won. Whatever. I don't care. So it's pretend it never happened. Next was the Raw Women's Championship match, Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. It wasn't bad actually. Like Alexa Bliss brought it to Nia, and she actually, there was a split second there. I did think actually she might drop it back to Alexa. Now, apparently, also Nia Jax retained, which I think we both called as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, Alexa Bliss actually got hurt during this match at some point. I'm not sure what. I've looked into it a little, not a lot, but a little bit. It doesn't say what happened, but apparently she might have hurt her maybe shoulder. I'm not quite sure.
I think if they haven't had a specific right now,
it might be storyline.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope so because I don't actually want to hurt.
Because if it's a legit injury, they'd be going and getting it tested and getting an MRI and things like that, and you hear about that instantly.
So again, we're recording late Monday night.
And
so
she also made the mistake of being on one Braun Strowman's Instagram doing car karaoke, looking fine.
Karaoke? I have a feeling those two are fucking... She's taking the monster...
He's getting them hands on her private parts.
Yeah. She's taking the monster among men inside of her.
What can we say? The monster among men is sparkling her up.
Sparkle crotch. Yeah, but anyways, hopefully it's, just a storyline, because I don't actually want her. I like to watch her for many reasons.
Yeah.
Mostly sexual. Couple confusing, sensual. Mostly sexual, though.
He gets a job. Braun!
Next is the United States Championship match, Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton. The match it's a little clunky, but I mean, it did what it needed to do.
Is that match honestly not better if Randy Orton was a heel? A full-fledged heel?
Yeah, I guess.
Like
back in 2009, like IE or EID, whatever, the intermittent explosive disorder, whatever the hell that is, like where you just start punting people.
Yeah.
If he was that Randy Orton, yes. That's my favorite Randy Orton.
I also think one thing you're seeing Randy Orton, he's actually enjoying and is more committed to doing more in the ring right now than he's been in a while. So I think if you're making him a heel, I think he's going to get into that part well and actually make it worthwhile. You see him working with a lot of newer guys.
Yeah.
A lot of different faces. And really, a Jeff Hardy-Randy Orton feud is different.
It is, and I don't mind that. Just the actual the chemistry of the two of them in the ring wasn't bad. Like, there was no phantom bumps on the Whisper in the Wind or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's just a little clunky, like just the clashing styles a little bit. One's super high flyer, and not, and the other one's more power. And you think that would work, but there's a couple little points I can't remember, put my finger on, but there's a couple little points in the match I was like, that seemed a little weird.
Now, what happens if there's that little that move that Orton does where he grabs your face from behind and does
like a backbreaker on his back?
What happens if he does that off the Whisper in the Wind?
He'd have to time that real right. Very well.
Have you not seen his RKOs?
Never once. Does he do those?
Oh, God.
Are they out of nowhere?
Or out of somewhere.
Out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, Jeff Hardy retained, which, I mean, good for him. I think they're really trying to build up the whole Jeff Hardy separate from the Broken Matt Hardy, and then I think eventually they'll do the whole reunite with Brother Nero thing, but down the road. Anyways.
Well, I think they accomplished the split away from Matt when they did the draft, but I think you see it pretty evident on both brands that they're trying really hard to elevate both their mid-card and the Intercontinental and U.S. title. You give it to a very popular babyface and you let him just carry it for a bit and let the people get behind you.
Yeah. And then after that was one of my favorite segments of the entire night. Elias comes out to do a performance. He goes to leave. He does, thing. I'm here because I think they're in Newark, New Jersey.
Yep.
He's going to do a performance for Was it Bob Seger? No, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
And he goes to leave. Like, no, I got to play this. Bruce needs to hear this. And then out comes New Day. They do their thing. They all have a bunch of different instruments. It's pretty funny. And then he gets interrupted. So they stop. And then he cuts them off. He goes to start again. And then out comes Rusev Day. Well, Rusev and Aiden English. So he gets stopped again. Then he goes to start again. Out comes No Way Jose and a conga line of people, including Titus Worldwide, which is pretty funny to watch. And then after that, New Day joined in. Titus Worldwide and the Fashion Police randomly in there dancing. Dancing/handing out tickets at random. Every once in a while they'd stop, it'd be like Fandango dancing, Breeze trying to stop them, and then Breeze would start dancing, Fandango trying to stop them, they'd hand out a ticket, start dancing again, New Day joined in on the dancing, it was hilarious, and then they circle the ring, Elias loses it, goes to do the, start it over again, because every time he went to start over, he'd have the lights go down, JoJo would announce him, and the lights would come back up, and someone else would come out. They do it one more time, and then out comes Bobby Roode, who attacks him, gives him the glorious DDT, and then Bobby Roode starts dancing with everybody as they leave, twerking with New Day and Titus Worldwide, and Fashion Police, and No Way Jose. It was so fucked up, but in the best possible way. It was a good time. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Well, there you go. Hashtag fucked up in the best of ways.
Best fucked up. So yes, I enjoyed the shit out of that. Follow that.
Fucked up pleasures.
Oh, yeah. Fucked up struggles.
F-U-P.
Then after that, and then after that was Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass in actually a good match. I didn't mind it at all.
Apparently a short match.
It was not long, no, but it was,
that's what she said.
It's not the size that counts, it's what they did with it, which I think they did an adequate amount for the size.
No, did they blow the finish?
Not that I know of.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan
all leave happy.
Daniel Bryan actually taps out Big Cass, and then Big Cass gets pissed and destroys Daniel Bryan post-match. So, they're not done. They're doing their thing.
Puts over both guys.
Exactly. So, good matches. Good to see Daniel Bryan wrestle. I enjoy watching him wrestle. By the way, before we go any further, the reason I'm talking about all of this myself, Perish, you haven't seen this yet, have you?
No, I decided to watch Vegas.
Good call. Oh, Predators shut out Jets, so going to Game 7.
Ooh, PK Subban is right on his promise.
It usually happens that way. Yeah, but anyway, so Game 7 on Thursday.
Yes,
good for
but
them.
also he promises a win, and they don't let up a goal. So as a defenseman,
good call. There we go.
There you go.
Anyways, so after the Big Cass and Daniel Bryan match, out comes Big Cass's former fuck buddy, you call it, and Carmella defending her SmackDown Women's title versus Charlotte Flair. decent match. I actually really liked. Mrs. Meniac hated this match for one reason that I actually really liked. Carmella took her to the ground. Literally, Kevin Owens style headlocked her and wouldn't let her do anything. I loved it. Super heelish. Then she'd go to get up.
I heard she screamed a lot.
A lot. Like Big Cass was in the ring with her. In her ring. Reaching for her brass ring. Being her butthole.
7 feet long, and you can't mute that.
And you can't take that in the butt.
Well, maybe she did.
Oh, maybe she did.
Because we saw that butt.
Yeah, we did. So I loved the fact that she slowed it down and wouldn't let Charlotte wrestle her style. I love that. Pulls her hair, does all that kind of devious shit. Carmella retains. I'm totally okay with that. I liked it. And then I follow that up with WWE Championship no disqualification match that broke the fucking internet. Because no disqualification match, spoiler alert, how can you get a double count out on no disqualification? Because it's no DQ match, not a no count out match. By the way, the best part of the entire match, the double punt to the dick. Holy shit. Funniest thing next to the whole dancing debacle of the night, by far. Great match. Really good match. Ends with a double kick to the dick that just pisses off the fans. Keeps the feud alive. But it's funny as fuck. Because they just wind up like they're kicking a field goal. Loved it.
Both were good.
Both of them right between the uprights. Perfectly. Otherwise, really good match. You know, as we predicted last week, Shinsuke went for the dick punch. And then Styles followed it up right afterwards with a dick punch of his own. Then they carry on wrestling. Double dick kick. End of match. Loved it. Keeps this feud going. Showing that, now it's like AJ's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll play his way. You know what? I'm not going to let him get away with that. Good. Adds layer to it. I like it. Follow that up with a tag team match. Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I think Bobby Lashley, I think you're right, will turn heel. Because they did stuff with him, but not a ton. He's not that dominant force that he was when he was here last.
No, it seems like they also don't know what to do with him.
I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. He took the heat. Braun actually, he was in for maybe a little bit of the shine, but he didn't come in until like the hot comeback and finish. So, but when he came in for the hot comeback, holy fuck! He was awesome. Chased Sami Zayn around the ring while body checking Kevin Owens out of his asshole. Happy birthday to you, kaplow. Those two sold their asses off for those two big guys. And then they started to tease Owens versus Zayn. Like, Zayn kept trying to leave. Owens tried to stop him. Zayn threw Owens in the ring. And then Owens returned the favor right after that. And then they both got destroyed. And then Kevin Owens in the ring got even more destroyed after the match. And then Strowman went and got Zayn and destroyed him. And it's interesting. I'm curious to see where this is going to go. Because I wouldn't be against another Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match. They do good work together.
Mm-hmm.
Then
I wouldn't mind Kevin Owens as a babyface though.
Kind of seemed like they were teasing that a bit. It really did. Then Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. I want to point something out here. Roman Reigns tapped out in this match. The referee just didn't see it. Like, during a selling you might grab or whatever.
Do you think this is intentionally? Because lately we've been seeing the referees apologize a lot more.
Maybe. I think he was trying to sell the coquina clutch when they were standing. But there was a clear 3 tap. Which, do you think that would count? I don't think he's actively trying to tap. I think he was just like shit, that hurts. Grabs Samoa Joe's arm. But, I don't know. That looked like a tap to me. The internet's running wild with it, too. So, Samoa Joe, unfortunately, did not defeat Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, big dog, etc., etc., etc. The match was decent.
And a lot of people instantly walked out after.
Yeah, they panned to the crowd and people just gone. I thought that was hilarious. I think maybe it would have gotten over more if Roman Reigns had lost. But he's the big dog. You can't have him lose 2 matches in a row. Like I said last week, he's going to win this one. Even if it,
So for the most part, we called almost the whole pay-per-view outside of the WWE title match.
Pretty much everything else.
Because we actually picked someone to win.
Yeah. Other than that, we got all of it right, really. Yeah. So, I mean, the pay-per-view itself, it wasn't bad. I would have put maybe Braun and Bobby last. Because it would have gone, like, the hooray, good guys win, go home happy kind of thing.
Or the Seth Rollins-Miz match.
That was a good, strong open. I think I would have left it first. That was good. That definitely picked the crowd up after that kickoff show match. Again, nothing against Bayley. I like Bayley, but, again, don't care about Ruby Riott.
Yeah, but
just don't care.
At the same time, you probably could have been okay with that U.S. title match opening it up.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that too. But anyways, yeah, not bad for Backlash. Did what it needed to do. Move on. No. Next up, Money in the Bank.
Did Finn Balor not do anything this show?
Nothing. Neither did Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. Neither did
Bludgeon Brothers,
the Usos. There's a lot of people, because now they're combining the shows, a lot of people are going to get left off again. Mm-hmm. I think even though they're losing money doing like the separate ones, I think they had better stuff overall because you could see more people.
Yeah.
I think guys are going to have to start kind of doing what Titus Worldwide and the Fashion Police did. And you kind of just got to start jumping at any chance you get. You want to be part of a Congo line? Fuck it, let's do a Congo line. You make it so that way you get yourself out there and you can hopefully build off that.
Well, I mean, next month we'll have Money in the Bank, which we'll see 3 ladder matches. I
like that. A Raw and SmackDown one separate, and then a women's one.
I hope the women's is 10.
I hope the women's basically anybody who's not in the title picture. Put like 40 fucking women in there. I don't care.
It's like 80 boobs.
Depending on who they are, it's at least 75.
But if it's at least 10, it's 5 from each side.
Yep.
And then you can go like 6 to 8 for Raw and 6 to 8 for SmackDown.
Yeah. Okay, so let's hypothetically, for women's Money in the Bank, pick 5 aside. Carmella's out.
Yeah.
Nia Jax is out. So, pick one person to have them defend their title. Well, they might even defend their title. They might just do the thing that they did at the Rumble and sit ringside and watch.
Yeah, but if you think about it, hypothetically, they come back with, say, Carmella and Charlotte one more time.
Okay.
Okay, well, then you can put in the Becky Lynch. You'll probably put in Ruby Riott for the... No, she's on Raw now.
Yeah.
They'll have Asuka.
Yeah, so you do, from SmackDown, say,
probably
Becky...
Peyton Royce.
Yeah, Becky, Peyton Royce, Asuka, Naomi.
Yeah.
And we'll need one more.
Maybe Sonya.
Oh, yeah, she's over there. Either Sonya or maybe Mandy, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them too. And then Raw, you have, we'll say, Sasha, Bayley,
Ember Moon, Mickie James,
and maybe Alexa, if she's not doing another title match or something.
Yeah, but then you're leaving out everyone from the Riot Squad.
Maybe you have one of the Riot Squad challenge for the title.
Maybe do Ruby and Nia.
Yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Alexa Bliss not on the show, on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, okay.
When you think about the, and the only reason why I'd say that is because then you at least have that. Okay, she was champion for a while. She lost a rematch, went away for a bit, and comes back a little bit fresher to the line.
I could actually see, you know what? I could actually see Charlotte in this ladder match because she can do, you know, the moonsault and whatnot, and have someone else, say maybe a Naomi, Becky, someone like that, go after Carmella.
Also think about this: if you have Becky and Sasha in it on one side, and Bailey and Bailey and Sasha on one side, and then you have Becky and Charlotte on the other. You can.
Yeah, and I mean, we had who else wasn't on this Backlash was Ronda Rousey. I don't think she'd be put in this match.
Well,
but
and here's the other thing: we know Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey worked there. Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir, the other two members of the Four Horsewomen.
Strong. Shafir Strong.
Yeah. The other two Four Horsewomen of MMA are now at the Performance Center side.
Oh, they are.
So
that's news to me. Good for them. So there we go. So maybe they do something. Maybe they cost the four of them or something. Or you know what? I could even see a Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax and having Riot Squad nothing to do, come in and just attack one or both. That just seems to be their MO, right? Yeah. So they could do that. That's why they're on the show. Gets more people on. Let's just do 8 men from SmackDown. Who do you think is going to be in it?
8 men from.
I think it's going to be. Maybe Nakamura will be in it because they won't be in. Maybe won't have another match, but I can't see them not doing another match against each other.
I think they'll do it. I think Daniel Bryan will be in it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll probably put Big Cass in there.
Okay. What about Baron Corbin?
Baron Corbin's on Raw.
All right. Yeah, you're right. Good call.
So no, he won't be.
Yeah, so you won't be in the SmackDown one. You're right.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Miz. Yeah. So we got 4 already there. Who else on SmackDown? Could Cien Almas?
Yeah.
That could be one. 5.
Have we even seen him on SmackDown yet?
No, not yet.
So maybe
somebody from maybe Sanity.
Yeah. That's 6.
Could be.
Maybe a couple members from Sanity. Put them all in. Fuck it.
Hell.
Sanity versus the roster. Fuck it.
Maybe somebody from the New Day.
Yeah, it's possible. I'd say I'd say either Kofi, maybe Xavier.
What about Big E?
Maybe, but I don't know. I think honestly, if they pick any of the 3, it would probably be Kofi.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they give a guy like Big E that opportunity.
Yeah. Who else? Ty Dillinger, maybe? Is he on Raw now? I don't even know.
He's on SmackDown.
Yeah.
What? Maybe it's a Sheamus or Cesaro.
Oh yeah, because they're over there, yeah.
Or even a Gallows Anderson.
Yeah. The Raw side, Balor's in it.
Yeah, probably Balor.
Baron Corbin.
There you go.
There it is.
You could do Seth Rollins.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Roman. He's not doing anything.
Well, Roman did lose tonight. The match was Sammy. Well, we know Braun's in it also.
Oh, so Kevin Owens lost.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I told you that.
I didn't want to believe you. Damn it. I like Kevin
Owens.
But
Finn Balor won a triple threat match to qualify.
Who'd he beat?
Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn. Pin Sami Zayn.
Yeah, remember they did this last year and then they ended up having like a battle royal where someone who lost came back.
Bobby Roode defeated Elias to advance.
There we go. And then Braun Strowman, I'd say yeah.
Maybe a Jinder Mahal.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe one of the leaders of the world.
Okay,
maybe.
So already advanced is Finn Balor, Bobby Roode, and Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at five others, we could be looking at, say, Rollins.
Maybe. I would say he's got the Intercontinental title. They might just keep him out of it. But maybe. Who knows?
You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it this way. If he's in the Money in the Bank, that opens up possibilities of another title being defended.
Yeah, that is true.
Because we saw both tag titles not defended in Backlash, so maybe this opens up the opportunity for that.
So if that's the case, maybe on the SmackDown side, you have like a Orton or Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Have the singles guys who have titles in there.
Because you have 3 kind of single matches where it's all single competitors, you might actually put in a couple tag.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Okay, so who else?
Maybe we'll see a returning Jason Jordan.
Zack Ryder. He's good at ladder matches.
Kurt Hawkins, man, he's gonna win it.
Actually, that would be pretty funny. His first win is the Money in the Bank. And he goes to try and cash in on Brock Lesnar and just gets destroyed.
What happens if that's like the big win? He starts doing like a Jericho Goldberg angle where he just calls out Lesnar when he's not there. It's like Hawkins 4.
Yeah. And he ends up doing it where it's like it's him versus Lesnar at like a pay-per-view, and they expect him to get destroyed, but then someone in Money in the Bank comes in, like say hypothetically, Braun gets Money in the Bank, so he comes in mid-match to cash in. They beat the hell out of each other and like knock each other down, and then Hawkins covers one of them, wins. That place would explode. I am the 1 in 300.
I conquered the streak.
That'd be fantastic. Book it. I love it.
Face the facts, people. It's a good thing.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, with Raw, you got a lot.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I mean, you'd probably think three ladder matches, the rest probably title matches.
Yeah. Yeah, because you got 3 ladder matches.
Maybe,
they generally seem to have 8 matches on a card. So 3 ladder matches, WWE title, both tags. That makes it 6.
I think Lesnar might be there.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, it is in Chicago.
Oh. CM Punk's in it!
He doesn't know how to win these matches.
He's won 2 of them.
I know, that's a joke.
You fool! He'll go in there in his MMA shorts and he'll change his whole gimmick and no. CM Punk, stop that. Stop it.
He actually did wear shorts back to Ring of Honor.
I know, but no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Pulls the whole Brock Lesnar thing, comes out and just tries to fight guys in
Mini Lesnar.
Yeah.
Can I pull back? No. Oh.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I like that. I like the pay-per-view. I don't think it should be. I think it should be a Mania thing, or just sporadically throughout the year. Throw it on a different one. Money in the Bank for Raw will be at fucking this one.
Well, I mean that's what they did last year. It was just a SmackDown thing, and then now it's dual branded. I think it's what I actually wouldn't mind if they did 3, and it was 1 for the guys, mixed brands, 1 for the girls, mixed brands, 1 for the tag team, mixed brands.
That'd be sweet. That would be awesome. Because, I mean, they finally did an Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental and for the tag. Do a ladder, do a Money in the Bank for tag. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. I've been saying that for a while. I agree with you. Fuck yeah! Gangster? Anyways. Move on? Let's see. Jericho showed up at New Japan again.
Yeah.
Attack NATO. And he has a new shirt. It's available at Hot Topics everywhere. Free plug. There you go. You're welcome. But I think it's awesome. He's still doing that kind of stuff periodically, so you don't know.
Yep.
And you know what? I would watch it.
And he's going for his 10th Intercontinental title. He actually is saying going for 10.
That'd be sweet. Him versus Rollins would be good.
NATO is the Intercontinental Champion for New Japan.
I guess that would count, wouldn't it? Yeah. I forgot that he was Intercontinental. Yeah, how about that? I like it. You know what? When that happens, whenever that's going to be, I'd watch that.
I think that's, what is it, July 4th?
That's a while away.
I think, or June 4th, sorry.
Well, that's a little bit closer, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't mind watching that. Oh, also, shout out to Glenn, a.k.a. Kane, a.k.a. whatever the hell his last... Jacobs? I believe his last name? Glenn Jacobs?
Isaac Yankum.
Yes. He is now the mayor of Knoxville County.
Actually, not yet. He won a preliminary vote to run as, what is it, the Republican?
Well, I take that back, but I thought he won. My mistake.
From the sounds of it, he is the favorite to win.
Well, there we go.
So
I guess it doesn't mean anything technically, but I mean it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, he won the ability to run as, I don't know if it's Republican or the
Democratic.
Yeah,
whichever.
but he was the representative of one part. Like, he wanted to be the main representative of that party.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, the party that he is representing seems to be the favorite to win. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, congrats to him. That's cool. Hopefully he has...
It's a giant step out of the way.
Hopefully he has as successful career in politics as Jesse the Body Ventura, but doesn't go crazy after.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
He might just, set the town on fire.
Yeah. Burn it down?
Yeah.
Yay. That and do we want to talk about this past weekend at all?
let's talk about this weekend.
This weekend, Super Clash.
John Cena will defend against The Undertaker in a,
Shoots and ladders match.
And a, I didn't floss match.
A 6-man first one to bleed gets punched in the dick match.
With, something on a pole match.
Oh, by the way, I should also point out, going back to that Styles and Nakamura match, Styles threw a chair at Nakamura at one point, ricocheted off Nakamura's knee, hit Styles in the face, caused him to gig the hard way. Funny as hell, too. Overall, that was funny match.
Was it as funny as Pete Dunne throwing a shoe at Adam Cole?
That was, baby, that was also hilarious. Caught him right in the fucking mouth. You just see him like, oh, God. What the hell was that?
Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
Who throws a shoe? Yes, it was pretty damn funny.
Pete Dunne did.
Pete done it. Yeah, this weekend it's Super Clash against Cancer.
Yeah.
In Red Deer.
And your boys.
Yeah, boys. Tag struggle.
Yeah. It's going to face the reunification of Pain. Which,
it's 2 to 3 falls.
50% of them can't even wrestle in MPW right now.
And then 100% of tag struggle
and
are champions.
And the other 50% you fuck up with a steel chair.
Yeah. One gigs off steel chair. The other one is fired from MPW. Meanwhile, your boys are both champs in MPW.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Advantage us.
Advantage struggle.
Yeah.
Hashtag advantage struggles. Yeah. So that's going to be good. 2 to 3 falls, tag match. You know, we haven't tagged together since August of last year.
Yeah, that wasn't even technically a real tag match.
No, we did have one match where we tagged together.
Not in August.
It was a tag tournament.
We didn't tag. We were in the ladder match.
That counts.
But like I said, it's not an actual tag match.
Actually, no. A non-gimmick tag match.
It's almost been a year.
But I guess technically this is a gimmick tag match because it's 2 to 3 falls.
Yes, but it's actually tag wrestling.
Yes. Fuck. Getting back to the way things should be.
Yeah.
Singles champions wrestling together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tag struggle.
It only took us to be awesome away from each other to bring us back to each other.
Together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So 2 out of 3.
Ain't bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We should come out to the ring. No, that song's way too short. Slow.
Just the two of us.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm stoked. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Me too.
It's gonna be too sweet.
Huh.
It's gonna be too sweet. Brother.
And we'll be too cool.
Damn right we will.
Yeah, it's this Saturday in Red Deer, Alberta. Do you know the exact location? The locale?
No.
Actually, not locale.
So. Look up, was it,
no, Super Clash?
SCA Cancer. I think it's like SCA Cancer on social media. They have all the details of where it is.
Well, I'm gonna pull it up in
yeah, he's gonna pull it out.
In a horny hour.
Just give him a horny hour, folks. Give him a horny hour.
It's kind of my thing.
Exactly.
So, yes, it is Saturday at 7 p.m. at Westerner Park, which is 4847A 19th Street, Red Deer, Alberta. Tickets available. I believe the price going on for tickets, it's in the Prairie Pavilion at Western Park. So that narrows it down.
Sure.
So, yeah, tickets are starting at ringside, and floor seating are $30. General admission for the bleachers are $20. Kids general admission for the bleachers is $10.
Whoa! Whoa! I don't know what that was. I apologize. There we go. So come see us. Come see your boys this Saturday.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a little bit of alright. We're going to be doing struggle-licious things. Because we're doing a tag match. Can you imagine that? Tag struggle doing a tag struggle match. Yeah.
Tag match struggles.
Tag match struggles.
TMS.
TMI. Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's going to pretty much cover it.
Yes.
Because that's where we will be.
That's where we're going to be. Come see us.
So, we are Tag Struggle.
We will be back next week with our 3/4 of a century podcast.
75. The Ryan Reeves episode?
I'm sure there's someone else, but yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
He's a back-to-back champ. Looking for a three-peat as well as Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I don't know who else is 75. We'll look into that.
There's not like a random goalie that was 75?
Probably, yeah. There's somebody. We'll look into it for next week.
Actually, is Ryan Reeves actually 75?
Yeah, he is 75.
Yeah, I know, 75. Very awkward number.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody in Montreal had it.
Oh, at least. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we will be back next week, so go back and check out all of our previous episodes.
All 73 of them.
Yeah.
We're old as shit.
Well, you know, it's been like, what?
The wrinkles on our ball bags have wrinkles on their ball bags.
Yeah, and mine is saying...
Let's drink.
No, I can't read. I'm too old.
It's saying, let's drink.
No.
Mine are saying, who are you?
I can't see the AR, so it just says, let's dink.
Ah, fair enough.
It's weird.
My dink. Yeah, but yes, it is.
My dink. My dink. My
dink is on fire. We need some fucking water. Don't let that motherfucker burn.
Burn it
Get
down.
it some... No! Get some Molson, put it out.
Flame up? No.
No. No. I mean, if you want to, sure, but oh, God.
Oh.
That's all I got, bud.
Harlem Heat?
If you're in the New York area, I guess.
It's not black, though.
Well, it will be once it's burned. Char-broiled.
The core.
To the core, yes.
So
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Kentucky Fried, uh-oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is it for episode 74. We'll see you back next week. We are Tech Struggle. We're real.
And we are spectacular.
And you know what we say now?
Later?
Bitches! Is that the off button? Nope.
Turn it off, motherfucker!
That's it. Oh, that's big back here. Bye.
When your heart's pounding out of your chest, you can feel the thing shaking as you're running out of breath. If you're ready to rock, we'll just let it roll. Are you ready now? Are you ready to move? Let's just move.